Mr. Moore, will you sign my DVD of Watchmen Babies?
You see what those bloody corporations do?
I thought today we would plunge into this surreal neo-noir fever dream. Visiting Northampton, England, the hometown of writer, illustrator, comic book maestro, and magician, to name a few colorful layers of the elusive Alan Moore. I'm talking about the show from 2020. This kaleidoscope adventure through Moore's warped mind, set in his haunted backyard, is directed by Mitch Jenkins. Now I'm gonna fess up that all I've read of Moore's writing is The Watchmen back in the 80s, which I'm currently revisiting for an upcoming video, some of his Swamp Thing, which I enjoyed the art but found his writing a slog. I know, I'm in the minority. I also dabbled into League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. I enjoyed the Watchmen movie, along with V for Vendetta, and not so much From Hell. With checking out League, that's a gothic monster mash of mayhem.
And the game is on.
So I was well prepared for this little ditty.
How can I help?
I had also purchased his biography back in 2013 called Magic Words, The Extraordinary Life of Alan Moore, which I finally had time to sit and read. Written by Lance Parkin, who's been following Moore's career since the 70s and is a completist of the author's work. Upon completing this 440-page opus, I came away with further knowledge about Moore and his trials and tribulations on navigating the comic publishing scene.
The thing that I'm dead set against is basically its adaptation. It's the fact that Hollywood can only recycle things that have already been done or adapt things from media where they weren't intended as films.
His work is profound beyond just movie adaptations that he disowns, even with some of his following works taking a decade to complete.
I see dead people. You work in a hospital.
This film, much like his non-conforming stories, is a truer depiction of what goes bump in the night of Moore's eternal storytelling style.
I believe the biscuits in question were tropical crumble creams.
As the great filmmaker Federico Fellini once said, quote, "Fate is written in the face."
Yeah, you said you were a journalist, didn't you?
This couldn't have been stated much more plainly than in our lead's mug, actor Tom Burke, who goes by Fletcher Dennis as one of his aliases. A mysterious cat who's a hitman, detective, antique dealer, and a lady killer.
Thank you, Steve. Do you mind that I call you Steve?
No.
Arriving in Northampton to track down a stolen Rosicrucian cross from a member of a 17th century secret sect, for his shady client Patsy Bleecker, played by Christopher Fairbanks.
On set of fucking forks, keep him alive for preference, then I can chop bits off.
What starts as a gritty noir setup spirals into a phantasmagorical mess of voodoo gangsters, child detectives, masked vigilantes, and dream world comedians.
Oh, that's very gratifying that the little people still remember.
Moore's hometown of Northampton is reimagined as a gothic netherworld where reality and nightmares blur. He wrote the script like a graphic novel, which may explain its rushed, panel-like structure, feeling like a comic book more than a movie, with scenes that zip by too fast, leaving you scrambling to keep up. Visually, it's a treat. Simon Tyndall's cinematography drenches Northampton in lurid neons and candid angles. The dream sequences where Moore himself appears as a moon-faced comedian named Frank Metterton are the film's strongest moments.
Now what I've got is a plot. Much better.
Being only a feature, I think it cripples it slightly, whereas if made into a two-part movie of the week, could have embellished on the premise further, allowing it to catch its breath. I give this a 7 out of 10 tentacles. Moore stating many times over the years that he's been a fan of author H.P. Lovecraft's writing since discovering his works from when he was a child. Both Moore and Lovecraft's writing has a tendency to plant abstract ideas, taking a reader a few passes to sometimes dissect what cosmic forces are mobile within their own imagination. In that regard, the show is one of these cases. So, whether you're a die-hard fan of this magician's work into the absurdity, or like myself, just stepping through the looking glass while tripping on a toadstool, the show may not be as clear as a bell jar at first glance, but that's Moore's trick. The deeper meaning lies upon further revisits into this cosmic snow globe. Until next time.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you to our YouTube members and everyone out there for your continued support. And hail Cthulhu!